I want to know who is really registering to go hang out and spend time with the father-daughter dream team, or the Getchell family as they've rebranded themselves or whatever. Did you all see that? The dad, Patrick, the daughter, Sarah, they've cooked up some scheme. This is absolutely free and it's only open to the first 195 people who reply, who register. I don't know, I guess they're going to have some kind of cookout in a park. And, you can hang out with the Getchell family. I don't understand. Who wants to hang out with them? I mean, you know who I really feel bad for in that family, though, is the mom, Teresa, and the son, Hunter. To me, in my opinion, those two, they appear as if they're special needs. And then you got Sarah and Patrick, Sarah the daughter, Patrick the dad, that act like the couple. And you can only imagine what goes on in that house when that camera is not on. It's clear to see that Sarah thinks she is Teresa's mother. I mean, when it was Teresa's birthday and they went shopping, I bet you any amount of money Sarah held on to that woman's birthday money. I mean, and we all know, we all know the whole literotica thing. The dad was writing some spicy stories that had to do with a father and a daughter. And these two, they just, too close for comfort. Too close for comfort. And here's really a big question. How? Okay, they have a whole Amazon wish list up, and oh, no, I take that back. I don't think it's an Amazon wish list. They just have a P.O. box where you can send gifts to them. And, they've made it clear that they are not the best financially. So how in the world are they going to afford to feed 195 people? I think it's some kind of scam. There's something here. They're saying it's no cost involved, but I bet you eventually there's going to be some kind of fee involved in this. There's going to be something. And then did you see where Patrick makes some breakfast? He makes some sausage links, some eggs, some toast. Teresa, Hunter, Sarah, they're sitting at the table. And you can just feel it, how you get uncomfortable looking at it. You can tell that they are so uncomfortable sitting there. It's creepy. I don't know if he was screaming at them before he started recording, or they just didn't want to do it, or whatever the case. It was cringe, very cringe. I mean, something is not right in that family. And I feel, like I said, I feel the worst for Teresa and Hunter, because I really feel like they're victims in this whole thing. With Teresa, like I said, in my opinion, I think she's a special needs lady. She's the sweetest lady. You could tell she's super sweet. And I don't think she has a clue what's going on. I don't think it has ever even occurred to her that her husband, in my opinion, is having an inappropriate relationship with her daughter. I mean, I love my dad too, but I'm not going to sit next to him and stroke his thigh and do these strange dances with him. No. No. And then they had an unboxing, right? They got some nice stuff. Sarah got a shirt. Teresa got some cute stuff for her. It looks like stuff like she would wear. They got some weird kind of card games, but I think Hunter's kind of into that because they keep going on about some Pokemon things every day. So he must be into that, which is okay. Patrick got some, I don't know, some kind of kitchen crap, a rolling pin and something, I don't know. Or some kind of jam or sauce, or I don't remember. And they got some coasters, that had them as dill pickles on there. strange, but it was kind of cute. And then they got a big painting for their wall. That was all of them, including the dog. Now the dog, what's going on with the dog? Have you noticed that the dog is limping terribly? And to have a dog, a dog of that size, that dog is constantly jumping on Teresa. And if you're going to have a dog of that size, it should have some sort of training. I mean, come on now. And you look in their comments all the time, and Sarah's, people are asking her, she's 20-something years old, early 20s, why she doesn't have any friends or hang out with any friends. And she adamantly insists that, why would she want friends? She wants to just be with her family. When I was in my early 20s, no matter how much I loved my family, I wanted to be out with my friends. I didn't want to be stuck at home making TikToks with my dad. I don't know. What's your opinion on this family? I'm curious. I want to know what everybody else thinks of this family. The father-daughter dream team, or, their new rebrand, the Getchell family. Let me know what you think about them.